We're raising the first generation of kids who have never known life without screens. Anxiety is rising, sleep is dropping, and confidence is dipping. Today, we're talking about how to protect our minds and build resilience without going into anti-tech. I'm joined by Dr. Sajita Setia, a physician, researcher, one of the leading voices in digital wellbeing here in New Zealand. She's the founder of Transform Medcoms and Success for Life Youth Empowerment. And her work has influenced global medical education, families, schools, and over 5,000 people online. She's worked with UNC, AUT, and leading experts across psychology, neuroscience, and youth mental health. She's also a mum of a preteen and a teen, and so she understands this world at a deeply personal level. She helps families raise resilient, balanced, confident kids in a tech-saturated world. Now, before we go into a whole lot of questions, I'd really love to hear about your journey in life from childhood and what got you into what you're doing today.
Well, I grew up in India in a very loving family. Everybody is a physician where I come from, and I married my soulmate. I have two children. I don't really have any touching story as such, but like most Punjabis and Indians, my grandparents had to migrate from Pakistan to India, and my mum was born in a refugee camp. So my parents, they endured lots of challenges in their life, but they really made the best of themselves. My mom became a physician in a country where most girls would not even go high school at that time. So I was inspired by my parents, my family, a lot throughout my childhood. But over the last 5 years, I got really passionate into children's mental health. Looking around, and my children were growing up. My son was around the preteen years, and there was a lot of noise about technology, especially around the COVID pandemic. There was virtual learning. Children had to spend hours online. And looking around, I felt like I'm suffocated, not because of no social contact, but I was suffocated because of the intense pressure in the virtual world that I saw. Although it was meant for learning, but children can be manipulated very easily by technology. So I'm not going to blame children because this is what I saw from my own struggles. And I decided to venture into children's mental health. So I did lots of research with quite a few universities and schools. But at that time, I was just trying to find the easiest way to prevent the mental health crisis that we see today. So I started doing my own research, leading research, contacting with researchers, and what we found was digital well-being is a game changer. So if we can teach the science of technology to children, how to use technology to their advantage in a way that it boosts their physical and mental well-being and does not jeopardize it, it can solve a lot of problems that we see today. And I'm on this mission now, joined by you, to raise awareness because parents are struggling. They didn't grow up in this tech saturated world, and they also don't really know how to manage the conversations when a lot of learning actually happens online.